Can you guys let me know when they update the
Rossy!
match?
Boy,
What's up, brother?
what's going on, man? It's been an eventful couple of days, bro. The things have gone on in your life. Stuff has changed. You got a suitcase behind you.
Before I watch this video, I would like to clarify what my take is on this. I said that I blame all of the players on Cloud9. I think none of the blame goes to the organization because I mean they said it was a team decision, so I think yeah, it had to have been Oxy, Vic, Emmy, Moose, and Zeppa who made the decision. So I think hating on the org is invalid, but I mean if you're gonna hate on anyone, you're gonna hate on the players.
You're back home in Jersey. Go ahead, leak your address first, real quick.
Hey,
All right.
if my ex-girlfriend, the only person that comes is my ex-girlfriend. She can come whenever she wants.
Yeah.
What?
If my ex-girlfriend, the only person that comes is my ex-girlfriend. She can come whenever she wants.
You guys said his ex-girlfriend. Is that a minus or a moment?
Yeah, that's how we're feeling. Okay, all right, bro.
What is ravishing Cass from Toronto? That's how you're feeling, Grody?
Gets let go and he's like, all right, I'm reaching out to my ex and becoming toxic. That's what's up. All right.
Well, it's been like a year. I miss her every day.
We're not doing this right now. We're not doing this. Okay, all right. We're gonna move past that because this is not the kind of podcast you want to try to become. Now, what I want to try to lay down look as what let's just get it out of the way, bro. We've had a lot of things happen in the past 48 hours that people are wondering about. So I want you to take me through your timeline between around August, September, getting picked up, and where we land today. Talk me through it.
Okay, so I don't remember exactly. I'll just like start when I C9 started to ask me. I think C9 started to ask me to trial like around September-ish, maybe. Like September, I don't like maybe a little earlier than like early September.
How
late
long ago was
I'm not
September?
sure. I can't remember the
2
exact
months
date.
ago?
They trialed me.
3 months ago.
They really liked me. Like they trialed me for like a week, I think, for like. Well, they trialed me for like 3 days, and then it was like between me and Vic, like, and then they chose me because they like wanted my voice and stuff like that. That's like what they told me.
Don't they have
I
both
was
teams?
like, all right,
both
sounds
players?
good. And then we were like,
Hello?
it was like the original team, just with so it was like me,
Yo,
Moose,
it's not the matches rescheduled, but I think there's like they made an error on VLR.
Zeppa, Oxy,
So like they
and
play.
Rooney.
Yeah,
And
probably.
then they were like, even they said themselves, they were like, oh, I felt really wrong that Vic's like not on the team, so they decided to remove Mooney and give Vic. Boom, that's the team. We started practicing, everything going good.
Bro, I can't fucking hear J1's fucking.
Decided to remove Mooney. And they were like, even they said themselves, they were like, oh, I felt really wrong that Vic's like not on the team, so they decided to remove Mooney and give Vic. Boom, that's the team. We started practicing, everything going good. Play, go to Korea. Everything's pretty much fine in Korea. There was a little hiccup in Korea, but nothing like too bad, and it wasn't about me. Then we come back from Korea, and then we get ready for Red Bull, or not Red Bull, sorry, Sen. We go 0-3 obviously, but we had like it was like a lot of close matches, and I thought it was like pretty decent. But I will say that
How did they do in Korea, chat? I forgot about Korea. Did they just lose out in Korea too? Like I know in the Sun City they were dog, like they got shit on, but
the event went bad. I would say truly because of me. During the event, like we
they
lost,
boot
and
camped?
I didn't
Oh.
like. I never like raged at anyone. Like I never raged at anyone. I never flamed anyone. I never like hurt anyone's feelings. But like raised my voice on this team to anyone. But I kind of like shut down. Not like shut down as like I started no commenting and stuff like that. I just was like not saying anything. Like after we lost, like after every map we lost, like, we just went outside. Like I didn't say anything. Like just like focused, and I was kind of getting upset. And that was like after the Sentinels match that like started to happen. So for those 2 matches, I did that, right? Like I was just like very quiet and like kind of like in the match, I was like kind of like tilting a little bit, like.
I mean that's pretty shameless, no? Like I wouldn't say he was focused. I mean I feel like that definitely brings the team vibe down. You know, like that's pretty bad. You guys think that's bad or no? Like I think that's pretty bad, bro. Like win or lose, you guys should like. I don't care how fucking tilted you are, you know? You gotta fucking talk to your teammates, bro.
Sighing in the mic and stuff like that. But
Wait.
in the match, I was like kind of like tilting a little bit, like sighing in the mic and stuff like that.
Nah, that would piss me off. That would piss me off. What? My teammate is sighing at me in the match, like, oh, guys, Yeah, turned into Logan.
but nothing like overwhelmingly bad, I'd say. But that was that was like not good. You don't want your IGL to do that. So honestly, the Sun City Classic event, I will take full blame for us doing bad.
Okay.
Honestly, like that was like my fault. I had like a really bad performance. I had really bad performance, and I wasn't like doing good for the mood at all. So, and I believe
Okay.
that's where they
At least
started
he's taking accountability,
to
though.
really maybe dislike me or not want to move forward with me. I apologized quickly after because I realized they didn't even need to tell me. I just realized like I know that was so bad. Like I've never done I've never done that. Like I mean, in a long time now. I don't even remember the last time I did that ever. Like it was so bad. Like I really apologize for that. I really apologize for that. And yeah, they accepted my apology. I said, guys, it's not gonna happen again. Trust me. Boom. All right. Move past that.
Okay.
Now we move past that. Everything seems to be going good.
Okay.
We go to Korea. Oh, we go to Korea. We go to whatever. Red Bull.
Red Bull, bro. Red Bull.
Go to Red
Berlin. Yeah.
We go to Berlin.
Mm.
Go to Red Bull. We do our thing. Second place performance. Do really well. Right? No issues there. Even when we're down like 3-10, like against Fnatic, losing to like all these teams, or like starting off like losing, I never got upset. Never like I kept the good mood up. Kept talking. Did my thing. Da da da.
Mm.
We come back. We come back after Berlin.
Yeah, I don't know why he's
Take a couple
emoting on
days
the
off,
left.
like take 2-3 days
He's
off.
like
for
actually
Thanksgiving or something.
throwing me off, bro. I try to like ignore it and look at Rossy, but bro, this guy's actually throwing me off.
Like that. Then have a good day of practice. Honestly, we're like peaking in practice at this point. Like truthfully, I think we're peaking. Like it's like we're playing against these like honestly, I don't care. It's like we're like playing like Lev, 100 Thieves, like these type of teams, right? Like these type of top tier teams.
Yeah.
It's like 18-6, 21-3. It's not even close. Like, I swear to God, we're like it's not even close.
Damn. Oh.
Like these guys are getting pummeled, right?
Let's go. Okay.
And that's like 2 days of practice. That's like 2 days of practice. It's like 2
Okay.
days of practice. Like those 2 days of practice. Then the second day, or we're going to the third day rather.
100 Thieves, a top tier team. Leviathan, a top tier team. Say they're around 6 to 7. You know, 5, 6, and 7. When I think of top tier teams, what teams do you guys think of? I think of Sentinels, I think of Energy, and I think of G2. Those are some top tier teams right there.
I wake up, do my thing. We have like C9 workout. We have like C9 workout, and I wake up for the C9 workout at 9 a.m. I don't really feel like talking, you know. There's times like this will be a common theme where I don't really feel like talking, and I'm like kind of closed off, and that was like kind of closed off to the team like outside of the game, and that was an issue that that was brought up to me, and we'll get to that in a couple minutes. That was closed off. I couldn't really be talked to.
So I think if you're playing on a team environment chat, like you have to be friends with everyone. You know what I mean, chat? Like on Rise Nation, we were all like friends. So like it was lit as fuck. Out of the game and in the game, during scrim time, everything was fun. It wasn't like business. I mean, it was business, but like I don't know, even on NRG, I think everyone on NRG is probably like having hella fun, except for Verno. Like, but you need one of those guys on your team. Like Verno probably just sits there, guys, let's just fucking win. You know what I mean?
So I go into the like workout, we come back, I play a rain game. Me and Oxy play a rain game. I'm like, all right, I have like 45 minutes to kill. I'm gonna walk. I don't live in like the C9 house where we play. Like I'm the only one that doesn't. So I like walk like 2.
See, that's already a problem. If 4 of your teammates live in a house, why don't you live in the house too? Is it like damn, I don't know, bro. He said look at Kobe and Shaq, bro. This guy's comparing the NBA to Valorant. It's like 2 completely different things.
2 minutes away to another house, like 3 minutes away to. So like, all right, I'm just gonna sit in bed. Like I just want to sit in bed and chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just
So I'm
vibe.
on my way back with my AirPods on. You know, I walk 1,000 miles. You know what I mean? Listen to that banger in my AirPods, and then I see Oxy and Emmy into the sky, and they will let me know I'ma die and lose my job on C9.
No.
So anyway,
Nah, I mean we should watch this in like 1.5x, no? You guys are tripping me out. How do I
I'm walking across the street and I see Emmy and Oxy. I'm
Oh shit, that's like too fast.
like, oh, all right, I'm about to go to practice. You know what I mean? And they like do this. They're like, I'm like, oh shit, like what happened? You know? Like I'm like, what happened? Like, who we cutting? I'm like, who we cutting? I'm like, who we cutting? Because that's what honestly, that's the first thing I always think. Like, even like half joking.
Is this too fast for like my APAC viewers? Fuck, sorry.
Half serious, I always think that. Like, I always think the worst. And then they come up to me, they're like, we need to talk. And I was like,
They're cutting me.
I said, they're cutting me, no. And they go, and me and Oxy go, yo, everyone on the team wants you. Everyone on the team doesn't want you anymore. They're like, hey, bro, you could go fight your case. Or, like, walk back in. Yeah, plead my case, walk back in, right? So I go back into the team house. I said, I go to the door. I said, hey guys, can I come in? They let me in. I appreciate them letting me in. And honestly, at this moment, I definitely didn't handle it the best, I'd say, because I'd said like a pretty cocky answer, but it's what I believe is the truth. And so what I said was, I was like, hey, you can either keep me and trust me that I'll fix my issues, and we can win, or you can go with someone else. I said that's all I had to say.
Nah, he definitely said something else, no? He just said he had a hella cocky answer, but what he said right there didn't sound cocky at all. What? Nah, he's capping.
Right? So that's all I have to say. They brought up some points to me. They were like, hey, they were like, some players, I don't need to name who the players that are, I don't need to do that. They're, honestly, I think honestly, I never had an issue with one of the players, by the way. I truly think all these guys, everyone, even the coaching staff, management, I actually have no issues with the management. Like, I know like Cloud9's controversial with that. Zero issues with the management. Very little issue with the coaching staff. No issues with the players. I actually think all the players are incredible. I think they're all gonna have great seasons, and I actually think they're gonna have. I still think they're gonna have a good season. Like, I really think they're that good. Like, all of them are that good.
Sure, bro. We believe you. We all believe you. Now let's continue on with the video.
So, yeah, even for the guys that wanted to keep me on the team, I really support them, and I hope nothing for the best. And even the guys that didn't want me on the team, I really still do truly support them.
I thought he just said all of them wanted him off the team, no? Maybe Oxy, no? The fuck?
And hope nothing for the
Am I
best.
tripping?
I really think they're actually, I think they're really good people. Even though they got me cut, but I think they're still really good people, and I think they'll have great success. I really mean that, honestly. I really do mean that. It's just not, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I understand that, right?
Sure.
But back to what I was saying. They said, hey, one of the claims was, hey, I think you IGL for yourself, like you call for yourself to make yourself look good. I said, no, never done that. That was honestly collectively everyone, even the people that didn't want me on the team, they agree. Like, I never did that, right?
Alps_TV, thank you for the tier 1. I low-key set that as a joke. I was like, how is Rossy 30 kills right now? Is this guy IGLing for himself?
He don't mean that.
But like, damn, I don't think he IGLs for himself. Like, I think he actually called pretty good.
I never did that. So I was like, all right, good. At least I didn't get, at least they didn't agree with that one. But they were like, hey, do you think your mood and attitude's been the best?
How do you IGL for yourself? What do you mean? If I was IGLing, bro, on eco rounds, I'd literally be like, all right, okay, yo, 4 of you guys go to the other site. I'm gonna try to contact the site and see where the stack is, and just start farming eco frags. What the fuck? On the gun round? Nah, you guys going first. All right, going first.
Best? I said absolutely not. I told you, like, I really have been closed off. I don't really talk too much, like, outside the game to the team and stuff like that. That is 100% true. I can't deny that.
Yeah.
But I can work on that if you want. I can work on that, but you just have to trust me to do that.
I think outside the game is just as important as inside the game. No chat.
That was for the out of game stuff, and for the in game
It's like
stuff,
talking with your teammates and shit.
IGLing.
Well, not just as
In the
important, but like
finals, strictly
70-30.
in the finals, they told me that, like in the finals against T1, they enjoyed everything else. Like, they said, oh, the defaulting good, like this is all good, everything else is good until the finals. I was like, okay, sounds good. Like, we can work on that.
The match was in 20 minutes.
They were like happy
That
with
was
that Red Bull
actually
event. Prior, I knew they weren't like. I don't think they were like. I didn't know how discontent they were. Truthfully, like, I really didn't know like how bad it was. Like, until like the day of, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, it's really bad. Then, Yeah, I was like, okay, like they didn't like the style a little bit. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But I didn't know how bad to extend until like then. But they said, yeah, Red Bull was good and it was like improving. So I was like, they're like, I thought everything was going good. Honestly, they even told me I thought everything was good. And then, yeah, that was basically it, I think. And then, yeah, they came to like talk to me again, and I was like, bro, like just cut me already, bro. Like you're not getting these guys on the Rossy train. Like they don't like me, bro. Like they don't want to play with me. They already made up their mind. I'm like talking to my GM. I'm like, Johnny, bro. I'm like Johnny, brother. These guys are. I don't know what they're.
So now
talking
all
about,
the
bro.
brain
Kobe
dead
and Mitch,
people in the chat, all the brain dead people in the chat, are you guys still blaming the organization after watching this video? Like I don't know how when the fucking Rossy 2 came out, everyone was so quick to blame Cloud9. Wait, you guys are still blaming Cloud9? Wait, what? How? If anything, you just blame the players. How do you wait? What? How are you guys blaming Cloud? Wow. I think I'm getting rage baited right now, but I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not reading chat. Just keep watching.
like it's over. I'm like, this is. I swear, bro. I'm like, this is over, bro. Like, get me. I'm like, you're wasting their time and my time, bro. Oh.
That's
And then,
crazy.
like, I'm not even gonna lie. When they went out to talk again, I pre-packed my stuff. I'm like, bro, there's no way these guys are gonna want to play with me. Like, I already know. I literally was at my setup.
Bro, Ravish is too funny.
Putting everything in the bag. Fries in the
Yeah,
bag,
just
sir,
emoting
you know?
left and right.
And then,
What does he do?
and then yeah, and then and then I said, hey, I appreciate y'all boys for the opportunity. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a blessed year, and I truly will be supporting you guys. I hope you win. Something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of looked at me. Everyone kind of looked at me weird. I said a little, yep, and then I walked out.
Ain't no way, bro.
Bro, Ravishing Cass literally spammed, nah, that's crazy. Ain't no way. Nah, that's crazy. Bro, he's just spamming it, bro. What is happening?
And then, at that point, I was like, man, I really got cut. And then I was walking with my GM to the crosswalk that I just came back from, and I was like, hey, I can make a tweet about this. I can make a tweet about this or whatever. And then he was like, let me get a couple hours. I said, bro, I'm not waiting a couple hours. And then he said, let me wait 1 hour. And then he was like, give me 1 hour, right? And honestly, I should have accepted the 1 hour. Like, I really should have accepted 1 hour. But I was a little emotional at the time, so I want to use this to say, Johnny, I'm sorry for tweeting early. I really am sorry, honestly. I just was like, I was like, bro, I can't wait, bro. Like, I just need to do this right now. Like, I have to, you know? But I do apologize for that. And yeah, that's the end of my C9 story. I did get to talk. Oh, I did get to talk to one of the players like after privately one-on-one. Like went on a walk with him. It was great. I honestly had like an open conversation with him, and yeah, even though he wasn't one of the players that maybe necessarily like wanted to like keep me, he was kind of like half in, half out kind of thing. But I still appreciate him taking that talk with me. He knows who he is, and I really value him.
Half in and half out. Oxy? You guys think it was Oxy? I don't know.
And I appreciate him, but I do value and appreciate all those guys there because I learned a lot from them. And like I said, I really truly think these guys are good people and good players. Like, I think Zeppa is like, I told him to his face, I was like, yo, Zeppa, you're like Sabrosa to me. Like, you're actually like one of the best teammates I've ever had.
Does he mean that, or does he mean that he's paycheck stealing like Sabrosa? Zeppa, Sabrosa, they both have a lot in common. They've both been on their org since the beta of Valorant.
Good players. Like, I think Zeppa is like, I told him to his face, I was like, yo, Zeppa, you're like Sabrosa to me. Like, you're actually like one of the best teammates I've ever had. I think he's a really great teammate. He does a lot of things that people don't see. I know he gets a lot of hate, but I think he's a great player. And a great person too, you know. I really do mean that.
Okay, yeah, I know I joke around with Zeppa a lot, but the thing about Zeppa is like, who can you replace? I've seen Zealous is talking about this. Who can you replace Zeppa with that would make Cloud9 insanely good, or like an upgrade? Like, I don't think anyone's like really like that. Like, other than myself, Anyone? Okay, name a player. Like name player, and I will say yes or no. Crashies doesn't play like KO and shit. KO and Sky. I've never. What? I don't see Crashies play KO and Sky. And I don't even think that's like crazy. He said Baby J. Nismo? Nismo has a restaurant to take care of. I'm pretty sure as a kid, and Nismo's like 30 something years old, bro. Like, how many more years does Nismo have left? Like, let's be honest. And he went minus 40 in the LCQ Grand Finals. Like, that was kind of fucked. Yeah, like, I haven't seen one good like person. Seven? Seven might be like I'm not even trying to hate, but might be one of the most inconsistent players I've ever watched. Like on TSM, he's either like prime ass bass or like he's like just hard trolling. Victor? Victor's like, yeah, let's watch the video.
He's incredible. Obviously, like guy's very talented. He has no ego for a superstar player. Vic, Vic is very like, I feel like he's a very unique player.
The only guy that I could see it being an insane upgrade would be Rossy. I mean not Rossy, fucking Redux. But Redux plays like Omen and shit. And Redux can't even play. He can't even play franchising.
He has like very insane mechanics, but he's also very good mid-rounder and just has a great vision for the game, I feel like. And he could definitely, and he will go far. Like, I think that guy will definitely be like one of the top players in the league. And I know Moose as well gets a lot of hate for some reason, but I think he's really incredible. And he had like a little tough timing on things, like when he joined C9 and even now. And I really think he's truly good. I think all these people are really good, and Mitch is obviously good. Like I played with Mitch for like a week on Oxygen, I think, because I was trying out for them like a long time ago. He's a very good caller, very good player. Like they're gonna do great. Like
I actually heard a lot of positive
things
things about Mitch. No troll.
Okay, so that was incredible. By the way, that was, I think, everything that a lot of people were wondering, had wondered about, and wanted to know about all wrapped in one. So thank you. I
actually heard Mitch is like a good caller and shit.
Firstly, just to like kind of debrief and understand it. Look, I know between.
Wait, he didn't say anything about Oxy. Yeah, Oxy wanted him gone. Yeah, Oxy did not fuck with Rossy. He did? Oh, did he actually?
Like you mentioned that there were faults that you saw within yourself. Like that you had the ability, and you know that you could improve on too, right? But within that room, you mentioned when you went in, you said how, like, it's just like, did the players just not look to see, like, you know, like how things could get better, or were they just so set in stone because like you mentioned, they built up like resentment all this over time to where where they stood today?
I'm not gonna talk about what I think they think, right? Like, I really don't know what they truly. I don't know what they truly think. I'm just telling you what exactly happened. And like anyone in that room, everything I said exactly happened. Nothing else. Like literally exactly happened. I promise you, that's exactly what happened, right? In that room. Things prior and after, like things prior. Obviously, there's like other things.
Is it done now?
I cannot be remembering.
I guess there's like a couple more minutes left.
I don't think anyone did anything terrible. Like no one ever did anything terrible to anyone. No, I swear. Like it wasn't like we didn't have a toxic environment. Like honestly, our environment was insane. Like we went into practice every day. I feel like everyone was trying. No one entered scrims. No one was raging. Like it was good environment. So that's why I was like a little confused when like that happened. But I'm not sure what they were thinking. I don't know. I know they all truly thought I was. I mean, actually, I don't know.
Do you guys think it was like a fun environment, or was it like strictly business type of environment? But like it was good because they were winning in scrims. It's probably like business, you know what I'm saying? They're all standing on business. They're all standing on business.
Oh, all.
Yeah.
Most thought I was really like very phenomenal player. Like they all said, "Yo, you're super insane at the game." Like actually, so they did give me that at least, and I appreciate that so much. So yeah, I do know they think I'm good at the game at least. That's what I do know. Everything else, I don't think they're the big fan of. Like that's but that's all. But that's just me speculating. I truly don't know.
Okay, that's good. You know, that's fair, and I can respect that too, because from my assumption, right, like you mentioned, after after
Watch the paper. I
after
feel
the
like I still
Sen,
want to listen to a couple more minutes
event, right? It was
until
like,
he's done talking
you
about
mentioned
it.
that was like a big fault there, which I can only see as it being built up because you apologized, you went forward, and then you said, "Yo, I'll improve, it'll be better," and you were, right? People saw that, and that was I think the world saw that, right? When it did come down to Red Bull home ground, right? You guys, there's a reason you guys made it all the way to second, especially against your former team, which is quite cool, right? So it's like, it was like an incredible storyline, and then sure, maybe one final like BO5 didn't see go their way, but like, you know, like I find a lot of what I took away from it personally is like, I walked away from that thinking, one, this season our roster has a real chance. Two, they are clearly just once again off-season demons. And three, Rossy's fucking insane. What? This guy's being out of his goddamn mind.
Glazer!
And I know it's a sentiment that many people shared, which is why so many people are here confused thinking, what the fuck happened, right? But
Ravish, you bouncing on it right now, my heart.
A lot of it. So, besides just the players thinking that, I think everybody else also thinks, you know, you did really well, bro.
I said that too. I'm not gonna lie. I said
where
Rossy
you
was
stand
him.
here, it leaves you in a really tough spot because we are a month out.
I mean, Rossy carries a little bit of blame, right, chat?
Now kickoff, and
shocker.
It presents a very tough
just
kind
a
of
little
situation
bit
for you because now you're thinking
probably it feels like a super
next,
friendly,
right?
like super
now,
nice guy on the team, then he'd probably still be on the team, to be honest.
A lot more content stuff too. Has that still maintained to be the course? Have you thought about doing other things? Well, like going back into tier 2, stuff on that.
I got a couple offers, or not a couple offers. I got a couple like talks and stuff like that from tier 2 and tier 1 team.
They didn't give him time. Well, didn't he say at what he said there was like a hiccup at Red Bull or something, or what was the second thing they did? Fuck, what was the other thing they did? Red Bull and then one more, and then what was the second tournament they played? The Sun City. Well, like at Sun City, he stopped talking like after the games and shit. Like honestly, if you're the IGL and you lose a game, like you should probably talk to your players about like, fuck guys, like what could we have done better? What could we have done better? But he went like full mute. And he said he took accountability in that. So I mean, honestly, if I was a player, I'd probably be pretty annoyed with that if my IGL was just like stop talking. Like, bro, if you're the in-game leader, you can't be doing that. If you're like Aspas, then then fuck it, you're allowed to do that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just a duelist player, you're allowed to do that. But if you're it's a one-time thing. But didn't it happen after the? Didn't it happen in the Red Bull tournament a little bit too? He got a little annoyed.
So I will.
Oh, he didn't do it in Red Bull. Oh shit, yeah, tripping.
Be waiting on that and to see if that anything comes into fruition for that. Prayers. I hope that. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to
and the fact that he's not living with the team, it's kind of shameless. I feel like that has to be his decision, right? Or is it the team's decision? Like what? What the hell is Ravish doing right now? How is that shameless? Well, I mean, I feel like if you're fucking like with your team and you're practicing every single day, and you have 4 players in a line practicing by themselves, and then your in-game leader just in another house practicing, like you're definitely going to have more team chemistry if you're playing as a team beside each other. Like if everyone lives in their own apartments, I understand, but like you have 4 players living in a house, and then your IGL is not there. He said he lives 2 minutes. I know, but they're all practicing beside each other though. Oh, they did practice together. Oh, I'm tripping.
To drop me a month before, I will say this about the month before thing. Listen, honestly, not that I don't care. It's just like you have to look out for the betterment of a team. Like you have to I know it's like people will hate. I think it's people like if any other team did that, maybe it wouldn't be as bad because they'll see now they get
oh, if they practice together, then
but
yeah, I don't know. Then that's literally fine then.
I really understand like the point. You know what I mean? Especially when like it's like 60. Like I'll say like all right, like let's say there's 4 people, like 4 players or like 5 people. Let's just say like 65% of the team like really doesn't want to play with something, like you have to go with that majority. You know what I mean? Like I know, like yeah, it's the management and the coaches for doing this and that, but it's such a tough spot. Like you have to listen to your players. Your players are the ones that are your people are like the one playing the game. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
So I really don't want people to like hate any of the people. Like it's not one person fault. It's not Zeppa fault. It's not Emmy fault. It's not like management fault. Like it's
so Zeppa didn't want him cut. Because he been glazing Zeppa. He been glazing Zeppa for sure. So I know for sure Zeppa didn't want him cut. And Zeppa's probably the only one who didn't want him cut, to be honest.
It's no one's fault. Like this is like they all maybe sure some of them like wanted to keep me, or like one or two of them wanted to keep me and the rest didn't, but regardless you have to go with the majority. So I don't really want anyone to hate that, like hate them for that. I really think it's unnecessary and I really don't like that. Like like sure maybe they did me wrong or whatever like that, but everything happens for a reason. Like maybe they did make a mistake, right? Maybe they did make a mistake and they should have kept me, right? But we'll see like in the results. Like I know it's so easy to hate them and like think you know all the story and stuff like that. I told you I'm not an angel, I'm not perfect either, but I don't know. I just don't like seeing like anyone get hate. You know what I mean? So I just really would ask everyone not to like.
Yeah, can you guys stop hating on me, chat? Like fuck, bro. It's been 4 years now. When are we gonna start showing some love? Huh? Can we get some fucking moderators that show some love here? Like Jesus.
Be so mean to them and stuff like that. I really don't like that.
That's mighty kind of you, bro.
Thank you. I love you too. That one person
I think
who
I
said
share
it.
the sentiment as well because look, I think C9 naturally just does get a lot of flack because of the decision stuff over time. I know even Vanity spoke a bit about it on his stream about, you know, how things have gone down between him and management, and then like how his plus minus and like I think the decisions they made over time have led to where this kind of build up has gone through to where we land here today, where like there was a natural very large reaction to where you land, right? To between your
If there is a problem with one player, the org will try to resolve it. I think the whole team felt the same way to take this decision after all the practices. Well, I feel like that's what he's been saying the entire time. It was a team decision. The majority of the team wanted him cut, so that's why he's cut.